Hi, so today's video is going to be about chickenpox. Hope has just recovered from her dose of the pox and she got it at nursery and she was case 20 at nursery. It all started before Christmas. It's taken until now, February, for her to get it, and like a lot of mums I was quite relieved because now she's just got it over and done with, so now I'm just waiting for Margot to get it. So this video is going to be a few tips about how I coped with the itching and things, but also Hope got a secondary infection which a lot of people don't tell you about, so I'll tell you about that as well. So Hope coped amazingly, and nursery are so good at diagnosing it in the first place. When I got the phone call to say she's got it, I need to go and pick her up, I still didn't really believe that she actually had it, because she just had two really small like pimples on her torso, and two on her neck. And at nursery they said there's always one sort of big spot, and that's how you can tell. And so Hope had one on her neck about here, and I called it the mothership. So if you have a mothership, it's generally chickenpox. So Hope's mothership, sure enough, the next day was really big, and she had spots all over her torso, and she coped really well with that. So, like any mother would, I went straight to the chemist and said, what can I get as a precaution? And they sold me this calamine lotion, and you'll remember this as a kid because it smells really weird, and it's bright pink. So, you know, I covered her in this, and that's where I went wrong. So Hope woke up on day 3 and couldn't open her eyes. Her eyes were so swollen, and so was her face. It was all like really pink and blotchy. And I'm not going to show you any pictures because that's not fair on Hope, but it was really scary and she looked awful. And this was a Saturday morning, so I called 111, I think that's what it's called. Anyway, I got an out of hours doctor's appointment, and off we went to the doctor's, and he said, oh yes, she's got a chickenpox infection, which meant that one of the spots in her face, we think it was, she had one great big one here, got infected. Poor thing. And I basically think it was my fault because he said, don't put calamine lotion on unless they're really, really, really itching. So I was just slathering it on like a precaution, and he said, you know, the best cure for an open chickenpox is air and a scab. So if you can, try not to put anything on them. So I thought, God, who knew? So anyway, Hope coped really well with that. She got a course of antibiotics, and she's allergic to penicillin, so we had to have something else just to fight off that infection. And so she was poorly for about 48 hours, and when I say poorly, she was just sort of a bit out of sorts, and she did see a reflection in the mirror and started crying, and that was really heartbreaking. But other than that, she hasn't really been itching, but loads of friends were really helpful and were texting me all their recommendations. So I went and got this, which is called Virasoothe, and a few friends recommended this. So instead of calamine lotion, because it's a bit, it's not very messy, so it's just like a clear gel, so if you spill it on your carpet it won't matter, and it's just really cooling on their skin. So I have used that a little bit, but to be fair, I haven't actually used that much stuff since Hope's been okay with the itchingness. But another friend recommended putting bicarbonate of soda in the bath to relieve the skin as well, and giving them Pirites, which is an antihistamine, so again just to take the edge off the itchiness. So yes, I think that's my top tips over. The doctor did recommend a website called patient.co.uk as being his best informative website, so check that out if you need any more help. But to be fair, chickenpox hasn't been as bad as I had anticipated, even though Hope got a secondary infection. But she's back at nursery and totally herself, so we're just waiting for all the scabs to fall off, and the mothership, we're hoping that one doesn't scar. So yeah, that's it. Okay, I hope you enjoyed that. Bye!